Hey y'all. So I just said a quick prayer. Apologies. I meant to say it before I started the stream. Let me get to this message from my twin flame as well, if he's here watching. No, no, and no. It is a no. Oh my goodness. Today, with my newfound self respect and self love, I sat down here in contemplation, speaking to his spirit as though he was here in this room. And he was asking if I wanted to give him a second chance. And it took me some deductive reasoning, but then I remembered for a second. This ain't hard. This is simple. When you have self-love and self-respect, every single decision in your life becomes far simpler. I can never go back to a person who treated me so disgustingly and never gave me a reason for that malevolence. In my particular situation, my divine masculine, aka twin flame, whom I don't believe anymore is my twin flame. He was just somebody sent to show me a higher love, a higher vibration, and it was beautiful, and we connected, and I never found anything like that since. I found something that had that potential, but even that did not work out. And I think it's because God was showing me that this energy, this spirit of this twin flame, this guy, whoever he so may be, he needs to grow up, and you need to move on. He abandoned you. And I'm speaking now because I feel like whoever's here watching, you're meant to hear this, and I want you to hear this clearly and see if you resonate with what I'm saying, okay? If not, let's just close this out now. But somebody who, let's pretend you have a daughter, and she's like, what, 15? No, not 15, good Lord. You know what, fine, whatever, 15, she has a crush, and she's telling you about this guy and how he talks to her one minute and then he ghosts her the next, and he's, giving her silent treatments and playing the victim anytime a problem arises. But he's so dreamy, right? And she's just so smitten with him. As a parent, don't you think you would be maybe like a bit concerned for your daughter? Because, you don't take common sense to know that that's not love, that's not true. Whatever that is that boy is doing with her heart is not what the light of your life deserves. And I need you to just kind of like realize that your inner child needs that same protection, that same awareness. You are someone's son and daughter or daughter or whatever and whoever you resonate with. You are the light of someone's life, whether you realize it or not. And I want you to be the light of your life. I want you to realize that they disappeared on you. They did lie to you. And that's okay. What you felt was special, whatever joy you had was real, but that doesn't mean that it was meant to last. It was meant to be, but it was not meant to last. Because you know what? You deserve the truth. You deserve loyalty. You deserve communication. I don't care what anyone says. When a person is serious about someone, they put their efforts in. It's very simple. You put in the effort, they didn't. What's done is done. Draw your conclusions and move on. You were putting in too much. They were not putting in enough. You deserve more than breadcrumbs. You're not a bird. You're not a squirrel. You are God's everlasting love, everlasting light, and everlasting peace. You are so much more than you give yourself credit for. And when you see your worth, which I know you will look back at these jokes you thought were your true love, this joke over whoever you thought was your twin flame, and you will literally laugh. You will laugh, and you will cry tears of joy. With gratitude, you will thank God for the experience with that person that you had. Because if it wasn't for them and how disgusting they were to you, how ruthless, how mean and savage they were to you, you would not have realized that you deserve far more than that. And you always have. And when you find what God really wants for you, you will be grateful that you had the worst, because it helped you and it helps you to appreciate the best. Fully appreciate it. And not just for a little bit, forever. You gotta be grateful for the bad things, for the misfortunes. Because when the blessings come in, all the good things come in, child, you're gonna realize that you would not have enjoyed that abundance. You would not have been grateful for that abundance. You certainly would not have even recognized that abundance had you not been afflicted with the lack of it. Contrast, bro. So personally, I'm just gonna divert real quick. I have reached my 100% mark. Completely done. See, confirmation from spirit. Done with this so-called twin flame. It is over. I wish him the best. I prayed that he turns into himself, the true self he is meant to truly become. And I told his spirit, I know you will. And I love that version of you already, because when we met, I already knew. I already saw the potential. I knew who you were meant to become. And I realize now that's who I fell in love with. That's who I was truly feeling. That was what I was truly in love with. And he was becoming that person around me. He was blooming around me. I was blooming with him. But then distance and lies and influences and there's a whole other side to it too. Just, I'm not trying to get into the witchcraft part. Anyway, I know that there were things happening on his end that he does not know or he has not realized yet. Oh, confirmation. Sweet. Thank you, Spirit. I be knowing, like mommy what to say. Okay. But I'm done. I told him, if you think for a second that I could ever go back to being with the likes of you, the person that got me to the lowest point in my entire life and didn't even give a fuck or a shit if I died, excuse my French, they didn't care. They abandoned me cold, nasty, bro. I never seen anybody truly like sever all contact like that in my life. And it triggered all of my wounds. It triggered my abandonment issues. I didn't even know I had those. My father issues, I didn't even know I had those either. Because my father was not there. He died when I was young. And something about the absence of this paternal, nurturing energy, like it triggered me, bro. All of that triggered me. And I had to ask myself why. I sat down for months, if not years, making little vlogs to myself, confessing how I feel about my feelings for him. And then it just started taking a turn towards me with time. I was realizing the root of it is not him, it's me. And I was not ready for love, nor was he. I realized that what we had was just, it was beautiful, and that's that. Again, it was meant to be, but it wasn't meant to last. And I don't want it back now. Like, I'm so freaking glad. I'm actually happy. I felt so strong, powerful, and free at the same time. What? I never knew such a profound compilation of emotions could exist, but it really like freed something, like there was a blockage over my heart or something, and it was just, my freaking heart felt lighter after I said no. I said no. I said no to him. I said no to his energy. And I just completely cut the cord. And I asked, I think it was Archangel Michael, or was it just God? Whatever. The point is, I asked God to help me let go. And here I am. Done. I didn't even know him. Like, I realize now, I didn't even know him. He was shape-shifting, I guess. Pisces traits, bro. Not the awakened ones, obviously, but yeah, this one was just very narcissistic. I mean, the victimizing was real. Everything was my fault. It didn't matter that I was in pain. It didn't matter that I was on the edge of my life. It didn't matter that I showed him this picture. I sent him this picture of me literally bawling. And it wasn't like I was trying to make him feel bad. He was acting like I was lying. He was acting like all of a sudden like I did not have feelings for him. Like, oh, he was the only one that had feelings for me all of a sudden. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what was this? Dude, I look back at that psycho shit now and I'm like, this is, nah. No. Not in my future. Never again. Forgive me, but I'm very happy that I'm done with all that. I really am. And I wish that for y'all, bro. My self-respect will not allow me to go back to something so distasteful and abusive. I refuse. I love myself too much. I done seen too much in my own value. It's too late for me to turn back now, y'all. Ain't nobody worthless over here at all. Extreme contrary, bro. Let me just stop. Retrograde got me. Extreme contrary. It's just not in my nature to devolve. I just keep getting better with time. And that's something that's never going to change. That's always been true. People may not have noticed it until recently, but I've been noticed it. That's all that matters. My family's noticed. I know people have noticed, though. You deserve better. Whoever you are watching, you deserve better. You need to do better for yourself, and it starts with that inner voice. Stop beating yourself up. Stop criticizing your damn self. The world's going to do that enough for you. Accept your flaws and then do something about them. Like I did. Don't just wallow in your pity and wallow in your sadness. Get right with yourself, and you're going to need your maker. I don't know how many times I gotta say it, but you cannot truly transform without God. God is all things transformative, all things light, all things abundance, all things evolving, all things growth and healing. He is a benevolent God, and He will help you. Don't matter what you've done, He will help you. It don't matter if you sold your soul too. They're saying He will help you. If you are serious and you want out, He will get you out. And your fuck ass better stay out, okay? Excuse me. Yeah, no, for real. Because then you will deal with His consequences, and they ain't pretty. You will find that He and the devil have something in common. The punishment is no joke. Alright, so anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go before I'm truly at. Just, I don't even know what to say. Let me go. Bye.